Hello there, Aquarius. This is your twin flame reading for this new moon cycle, beginning at the Cancer new moon, going up to the next full moon. I recommend taking some time to have a look at the astrology for this new moon, because there is some big conjunctions and what have you. There is an exact opposition with Saturn, which, as you know, is time, karma, that kind of thing, and it's still in its big conjunction in Capricorn with Pluto and Jupiter. So this astrology has got quite a bit of meaning and relevance behind it. And yeah, it just helps to get a bigger picture of what's going on when you combine the various different practices. So yeah, highly recommend checking out the astrology. Now, the energy on these readings can be turned around, but it's highly unlikely that it will be, because of the fact that these are Patreon only readings. So they are specific to each sign. I won't be putting the sign readings out. I may put one out this time as a tester, but as a taster for the Patreon thing, but I'm not going to be putting these all out publicly. So these are literally just for those who will be witnessing them. And so far the energies have been in the right place. The spread I'm doing will take a look at the counterpart side, but that isn't so as, you know, to pry into what they're doing, their energy, so as you can see what's mirroring, for you to see that they are actually doing work and that Spirit is working on them. What else? Yeah, check out your other placements if you wish. Again, maybe quite specific information. So yeah, I'm going to jump in and I'm going to start the reading. So, Aquarius. What is Aquarius dealing with? Twin flame. Let's have some energy for Aquarius, please, on their side. Seven of Pentacles. Having invested in something, or considering investing. It can be where you are ready to walk away from something, but can also be where you are at the beginning of a cycle. So we'll get a few more to see what we're at. So what is their energy? What is Aquarius counterpart's energy? The Empress. Okay, so this is harvest time. Ready to get out. Because the Seven of Pentacles, like I say, it could be like that, planting a seed and waiting for it to, for you, like, you know, the investment of that time and effort to come to fruition. And the Empress, for me, signals that. She's about fertility and abundance, and I mean, again, it could be time to, it could be the beginning of that cycle, but I don't feel that it is. What is the joint energy in the connection right now? Looks like your counterpart is definitely in their divine feminine power, though. That's not as to say that they're not a masculine, because, you know, we've both got both energies, so. High Priestess. Could be some psychic connection going on between the pair of you. It could be that, like, the timing now is coming together for you both to come together and have a conversation. Because this kind of feels to me like the High Priestess, she's got secrets. She knows truths. And this feels like you may be giving each other that peek behind the curtain. It's like an air of feeling ready for something. What are the obstacles and the work that's needed on 10 of Wands? Releasing something, it's a completion. So yeah, this is definitely like, as timing goes, it's harvest time on something. It's like, this is time to release things that are holding you down and weighing you down. What are the obstacles and work needed on their side? A 10 again, the wheel. I noticed the 7 and the 3 are a 10 as well. So there could be some number synchronicity there for you with that. Start of a new cycle. Ending, new beginnings, end of delays, change in direction that offers happiness. This is like a cycle that's coming to an end. Time to release it in order to move on to a new one. Trusting your intuition will be needed with that. Let's see. So the guidance for Aquarius. Ace of Swords. Insights, intuition, breakthroughs, honesty and integrity, conversations. Guidance on their side. Knight of Pentacles. Slow, steady progress. Detailed plans and preparation. That's like having a plan that's going to grow slowly and steadily. So it's like the end of that cycle, investing in a new one. There's some breakthrough needs to come through on your side here. If guidance can be followed, what would be the outcome? Four of Swords, which is rest, retreat, recuperation, meditation. Four of Cups, so that's 2 4s. And that's making a choice, but like having an opportunity. And it's like you're not seeing which one is the right choice, which is the right option. So this is about retreat and meditation in order to make the right choice. This is definitely like a cyclical thing. Any extra messages for Aquarius, please? This isn't a connection that's by any means anywhere near to union, but this is a connection that is in its early stages. The seed has been planted, something needs to grow. This is like, I do feel like this is, like one cycle is ending, so you need to retreat and look at your possibilities and look at what's going on. Going within and like, I mean the outcome here, this speaks to me of pending separation. But, you know, it's so that work can be done. Work is done in that separation, do you know what I mean? Far too much to take there. This is like, for you on your side, that Ace of Swords is like a breakthrough and understanding. For them, it's like putting some work in. There's much to accomplish, making a detailed plan. Six of Wands. But victory, there's victory with this. So let's get some clarifiers and go a little deeper. So tell me something about the Seven of Pentacles. We've got 2 come out. King of Cups, could be dealing with Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And we've got the 2 of Swords. Now the King of Cups isn't very in tune with his emotions. He is in tune with his emotions, sorry, but he keeps them close to his chest. The 2 of Swords is being blindfolded and not seeing something for what it is. What's the Empress on their side? The Hanged Man, so that's a need to change perspective. Pause, surrender and letting go. What's the High Priestess? Star, Two of Wands. So the Star is healing. It's a spiritual awakening energy as well. Two of Wands is looking towards the future and making, you know, like plans. Judgment is making a judgment call, making a decision to level up, to rise up. Let me see, I'm going to get the cards before I try and work this out. Ten of Wands, please. Clarify. Ten of Wands. So that's the Seven of Pentacles and Nine of Swords. The Ace of Swords for Aquarius, please. The Moon and the Ace of Swords. The Wheel, please. The Page of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles, please. The Devil... Oh, the Devil, the King of Swords and the Seven of Wands. The Four of Cups and Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. And I'll come to that last. Right, so. In your energy, there's something you're not seeing. You've got... And here in your obstacle, the Seven of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. There's something that you're not releasing. You need to release a cycle that's burdening you. That Seven of Pentacles, to me, is like harvest time. But there's something that's making you anxious about it. This Two of Swords is a definite need to take off that blindfold and see the truth about something. It could be related to a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Tell me some more about the Two of Swords, please. Too much to take there. Tell me something about the Two of Swords, please. Page of Pentacles. So that's a new start. So yeah, there's something that needs to be released. Something that's sort of come to an end. And you're sort of blindfolded to it, but there's a new direction, a new opportunity for you. It's related to this King of Cups. What's this King of Cups, please? Five of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Feeling left out in the cold because of a family situation. So, what's this Hanged Man on their side? Queen of Cups. What's the Queen of Cups? Oh, the Ten of Swords turned over there. Didn't turn over in that shuffle, so I'll do that again. What's the Queen of Cups, please? King of Wands. They need to change their perspective on a situation with they're trying to close out a cycle with one person. Could be a karmic. And because you don't have all the information here about this, you're feeling left out in the cold. They may have something to deal with children with this person. And it's leaving you feeling torn, and it's like you need to release them. That Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, in order for them to go out and that Ten of Wands is the release. Release of a burden, carrying too much. And your challenge is that Seven of Pentacles. It's releasing that anxiety. Your guidance is there will be some breakthrough. The illusions, the moon is like illusions, deceptions, things being unclear. And the Ace of Swords is like mental breakthroughs and clarity. So you need to get your... there's a lot of Pisces energy with the King of Cups, the Moon, and... what's the other one? High Priestess. Your guidance is to release, pull back, meditate, trust your psychic insights, because there's things that are... I feel like you're being triggered with something. You're feeling left out in the cold because of this family situation, so I can only assume there's something to do with children. This Queen of Cups and this Empress, the Empress can be like a mother energy. If this person's got children with somebody, they are working on releasing that person. That Queen of Cups could be an ex-wife, because we've got the King of Cups on that side. There's something going on with it that you can't see with that Two of Swords. I think you might be jumping to some conclusions somewhere. Like, you need to release this and trust your intuition, because there's something to be learned and healed in this. They've got some healing to do regards this situation. This Hanged Man is pause, surrender and letting go, seeing something from a different perspective. What is this Wheel and Page of Wands, please, in their side? What is the Wheel and the Page of Wands in their side? The High Priestess, the Queen of Wands again. Right, so they're definitely releasing one situation to move on to another. Or they need to. It's in their challenge. And they're struggling to do it. They need to make a decision to look towards the future. This Wheel of Fortune is that cycle ending and them going out on this new spiritual quest. Learning to see how they feel about you, I'm guessing. You've got all this anxiety. You kind of wanted to invest in them, but you need to release them for the time being while they sort this out. In their guidance, there's the Knight of Pentacles, which is slow, steady progress. Building something solid. We've also got the Devil, the King of Swords. They're not being honest. They need to be honest about some toxic trait or toxic situation. There's some toxicity here that needs to go. And I feel it's with this person. The Seven of Wands is challenges. It's standing your ground when something comes in to challenge you. There's some truth that they're not telling you. But they're facing some kind of outside challenge. You're going to have to hold on for that truth and that insight to come in. There's a lot of psychic energy going on in this. It's about learning to trust your intuition. I feel like this is going into a separation phase. What's this Queen of Pentacles, please? Five of Swords, Chariot. That's leaving behind things that don't serve you. There's a cycle here that they've got to close out. And while they're in that, they can't give everything they want to you. And that's why, or you want, and it's Well, that's imbalanced, but why is this Six of Wands here? Your guidance is to seek the truth. Theirs is to give it. They need to be honest about something. So releasing this burden and standing in your single abundant energy, you have got to release this situation. Because while there's somebody else hanging around causing this is somebody trying to get in the way. It's this challenge. This devil energy, it could be like an ex or something like that. And they are making things difficult. And this King of Swords is the truth that's needed in this situation. And you're feeling just undervalued. The only way to sort that out is to take yourself out of that situation and trust your gut. This is like rise up. You must never come down to a level with your twin. You must never come down to their level. If they've got something going on that they need to heal, it's not your responsibility to do it. I'm going to take one more. What is this? 9 of Pentacles and 10 of Wands. This is like victory will come. The world, the cycle will end. So it's like standing in your power and knowing your worth will allow that cycle to end victoriously and a new one to begin. But the 9 of Pentacles, she's abundant, she knows her worth, and she'll release anything that isn't in line with that. Okay, so yeah, there's not really much more to say there. I do think that this matches one of your other readings, to be honest. But there's nothing you can do while they're dealing with their stuff. They need to sort that out. This is like they've got to learn to trust their intuition, that this new cycle is with the person that they're passionate about. The King of Wands should be with the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups. There's that King of Cups in your energy there, and they're like a mother and father energy. We have that 10 of Pentacles. It's ending a cycle with a relationship, an ex-relationship, and something to do with the kids. But while you're being juggled and left out in the cold, you're feeling bad. And the only way to deal with that is to release it. You've got to stand in your power. And if they're not going to be honest with you, again, as well, you need, that's their guidance, is honesty. So you've got to wait, you've got to make sure you get that. That's that Ace of Swords. The King of Swords wields the Ace of Swords. So once he gives you that truth and honesty, you can move forward. But until he's released this energy, you're at a stalemate. So yeah, that's everything for this time, Aquarius. I don't see this playing out too quickly. This is something that could take a little while, because it's come up a couple of times in readings now. There's something he's not telling you. There's something he's not telling himself. So yeah, right, we'll leave that there, Aquarius, and thank you very much.